repeater.
W1WAN, VE1 Charlie Alpha, leaving the repeater. We're going to be starting the net here in just 1 minute.
Yeah, good evening, Rob. Can you put me down as in and out? I might check in after, but I'm in the middle of doing some paperwork here, so just mark me in and out for now, there, Rob, and I'll try and check in before the net's over.
Yeah, okay, Peter, sounds good. Hope you're doing all right there. 7-3 for now. Hopefully hear you in just a little bit. VE1WA and VE1. All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Maritime Fusion Net. Before we get started, do we have any emergency or priority traffic for the net? All right, this is Victor Echo 1 Charlie Alpha. My name is Robert, and I'll be your net controller for tonight's net. This net meets every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Atlantic Time in the CQ Maritime's room 60207. The net is open to all amateurs in the Maritime provinces and is scheduled for 1 hour. The net is also being live streamed on my YouTube channel. Just look for Rob, VE1RMJ. That's Rob space Victor Echo 1 Romeo Mike Juliet. And that's so everyone can follow along with the net and participate in the chat room. Amateurs will be called in by province. When checking in, please give us your call sign using proper phonetics. After maritime stations are called in, stations from outside the area will have a chance to check in. Also, a reminder, due to a delay in the system, please key up for a second before you transmit, and keep your PTT on for a second after your transmission is finished. First, do we have any announcements for the net?
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima.
VE1 JBL, VE1 CA, come on in, Jeff.
Yeah, very good evening, Robert, and thanks very much for doing the net there tonight, and welcome everybody online there tonight. And Robert, I just want to say we got 30 nodes in here already here tonight, so you should have a good net there for sure. And I just want to take this time to thank everybody who has checked into the Maritime Fusion Net over the year. It's been another great year for the net there, and lots of check-ins here. So thanks for everybody for checking in. Of course, without all you guys, the net wouldn't be anything. So thanks to everybody who has checked in over the year there. So with that, Robert, thanks very much again for doing the net there. Look forward to the recap after that is over. And to you and your family, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you over the holidays there. VE1 RMJ in the Maritime Fusion Net from VE1 JBL, Jim Oaten, Dignish Bridge, Nova Scotia, 7-3.
V1 JBL, VE1 COK, Jim. Well, thanks for the announcement there, and thank you for all that you do as well for the net and everything else for game radio. I'll mark you down as that being your check-in, but of course, if you are going to check in, you always can later on. Okay, let's see where I'm at here. All right. So far, I'll add myself, you, and VE1WIN checked in as well. So that gets us up to 3 already. So first, what we're going to do is, is call in any stations that are on short time or mobile. So short time or mobile stations, please call now.
Victor Alpha 1 Bravo India Lima Mobile.
On Mike Yankee, short time.
Victor Echo 1 Charlie Tango, short time.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-ray, short time. Victor Echo 1, Golf Uniform Yankee, short time also.
Victor Echo 1 Juliet Sierra, short time.
Okay, so far this is what I have. I did miss there was a mobile station in there, and I didn't catch the call at all. Here, my assistant was too busy crawling around the keyboard here. Hi. And she's back again. So far I have VE1MY, VE1CT, VE1FOX, VE1GUY, and VE1JS. The mobile station, anybody else we missed on short time, please call now.
Victor Alpha 1 Bravo India Lima Mobile.
Okay, hopefully you got the call right. Victor Alpha 1 Bravo India Mobile. Correct me if I'm wrong, and go ahead.
VE1CA, this is Victor Alpha 1 Bravo India Lima Mobile. Good evening, Rob, everybody on the net here. I'm driving between Amherst and Spring Hill right now, and no traffic really, except for wishing everybody a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. And 7-3. Thanks for doing the net, Rob, VA1BIL Mobile.
All right, Victor Alpha 1 Bravo Bravo India Lima VE1. All right, sorry about that. We got your call sent in there correctly this time, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Okay, let me go to my list here, and VE1 Mike Yankee. Mike, come on in.
Good evening, Rob. Well, I can't keep it, so I just give you a mark on the slate. 7-3 all, season's greetings, VE1MY.
VE1MY, VE1COK. Mike, well, thanks for the check-in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Next is Victor Echo 1 Charlie Tango. Robert, come on in.
VE1CA, VE1CT return. Good evening to you, Mike. All on frequency. Yep, just a little bit short on time here. Just got a few things I gotta get across the street for right away. Usually, Walmart-itis comes. So I better check in right now. Anyway, happy holidays to everyone. And hopefully next year will be a lot better than this year was. Pass back to you, Rob. Great job as usual, sir. And everyone have yourself a great and safe Wednesday evening. Look forward to your check-ins tomorrow morning there with the Maritime 2-meter wake-up. VE1CT, VE1CA, VE1CT, 73.
VE1CT, VE1CA. All right, Robert. Well, thanks for the check-in, and we'll keep our fingers crossed that next year will be a better year. There's for sure. You take care, Robert. 7-3. Next, we got the Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-Ray. Chris, come on in.
Well, good evening, Robert. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plains. Good evening to you, Robert. Good evening to all other operators on this evening. Just jumped in there quickly, getting a migraine headache here, and we're going to get rid of it. So it's just going to be a quick in and out there for sure there. Take care, Robert. Thanks for calling me into the Maritime Fusion Net. And thanks for being there. So with that, season greetings to you, Robert, and all the other groups on this evening there. So we'll leave with that and tend to this silly headache. So Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plains. 7-3, Robert. Back to you.
VE1FOX, VE1CA. Okay, Curtis. Well, thanks for the check-in, and hopefully you're feeling better soon. 7-3. Next is VE1 Golf Uniform Yankee. Joe, come on in.
VE1CA, VE1GUI. Good evening to you, Rob. Good evening to everyone on Fusion Net here tonight, here on a Wednesday night. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day here today. It's a lot better than it was the other day. Still a breeze up here a little bit. We're getting up to 39 clicks here in northwest. And you wouldn't believe the temperatures up here to 4.6. And we got a wind chill of 0.4. And that's on the minus. So that wind chill is really cold. We took a ride there today. I didn't put on a big coat because the temperature's up at 5 or 6 degrees. I said, well, it won't be too bad. But get in the vehicle, I tell you, that wind will come right through you. Oh. Feel like winter's coming on. Hi. Thanks for calling me in, Rob. V1GY.
VE1GY, VE1CA. All right, Joe. Well, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening. And 7-3. Next is VE1 Juliet Sierra. John, come on in.
V1 Charlie Alpha. V1JS. Just quickly here, say good evening, everybody. Wish everybody a good holiday season. Have fun, stay safe. As my late friend Mo, V1 Alpha Echo Mike used to say, happy bah humbug to everybody. 7-3. V1 Charlie Alpha, V1JS. 7-3 all.
VE1JS, VE1CA. All right, John. Well, thanks for checking. 7-3. Just took me a little extra there to get back to you. I had to kick my four-legged helper out of here. Not helping me type too well on the keyboard. 7-3 to you, and have yourself a great evening. All right, that was all of our short time and mobile stations there. So now we will move on to stations in Prince Edward Island. Any PEI stations that would like to check in, please call now.
One more short time station, VE1 AVX. Victor Mobile short time.
All right, I got a VE1 ABX on short time. I think I seen in there VY2 Golf Foxtrot and VE9 MTV. Any other PI stations?
Victor Yankee 2, Whiskey Charlie.
Okay, and I added a VY2 Whiskey Charlie. Let's go to the top list. Victor Echo 1 Alpha Bravo X-Ray. Go ahead.
Thanks for doing the net, Rob, and happy holidays, everybody. VE1 ABX guy out here in Calgary. Beautiful sunset, and we got 10 Celsius here. The snow is melting away, and looks like they're still going to have a white Christmas out here, but anyways, it's pretty warm, so we'll shoot it back to you there, Rob. VE1CA, VE1 ABX. Back to you.
W1ABX, VE1C, all right, guy. Well, you're in the right, you're in the right place for a white Christmas, probably. Here we are going to be in for some mess there tomorrow to Friday, but looking at the temperatures and everything else, I don't think we're going to have a white Christmas here. It's all right for travel, I guess. So there we go. You take care, and 7-3. I'll grab this last short time station before we move to George. VE9, Mike Tango Victor. Mike, come on in.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Charlie Alpha with the Maritime Fusion Net Victor Echo 9 Mike Tango Victor Mobile. Hi, Rob, and hi to everybody on the net. Just heading towards my son there, so I won't be close to my radio, so I thought I'd better check in. And he did his written test today for ham radio license, and he passed with honors. His call sign is Victor Echo 9 Mike Victor. Victor Echo 9 Mike Victor, and his name is Matt, or Matthew. And I'd like to congratulate him. He is the third generation of Casey on my side. My dad, me, and him. So that's nice to hear. And I have another son there. I got to twist his arm so he can get his license. Hi. Anyway, Rob, thanks for doing it. Thanks for calling me in. Have yourself a great net, and Merry Christmas to all, because we won't be here before Christmas. It'll be past Christmas next time we check in, so have yourself a great one, everybody. 7-3, Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango, Victor Mobile, 7-3.
VE9 MTV Mobile, VE1C. Okay, Mike, well, that's great, and great to hear about the third generation getting his ham license there. And also, you guys are lucky you don't have the hold. You got to wait 5 years in a lot of provinces, including ours, for a two-letter call sign. So there you go. Great stuff. Can't wait to hear him check in. 7-3, and have a great evening. All right, next we'll go to VY2 Golf Fox. George, come on in.
Well, good evening, Rob, and everybody on the net, and thank you for doing the net. The previous caller there, with the generations getting into ham radio, my two sons, I think their attitude is that ham radio is just one more strange thing about their father. Anyway, went traveling down today, and I think the shopping for Christmas is done. So tomorrow will be grocery day, and I would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and all the best for the holiday season, and certainly all the best in the new year. So I'll look forward to subsequent nets. Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
VY2 Golf Foxtrot, VE1 CA. All right, George. Well, thanks for checking in, and And well, I don't have any kids to pass to get them to get their ham radio and keep that going. But I do my part to try to convince others to join. So hopefully I can keep up and get some more here in our area. Definitely PEI there on the island has been getting a lot of new hams lately, so that's great. Anyway, you have yourself a great evening, and 7-3 there, George. Next station I have here is VY2 Whiskey Charlie. Joey, come on in.
V1CA, VY2WC, Eden Jim, I can't remember, sorry, I can't remember if this is Rob or Jim. You sound alike a little, to me anyway. Good evening to everyone on frequency there, and hope everyone had a great day, and hope same for tomorrow, and season's greetings to everyone over there from PEI, and look forward to the next Fusion Net. So we'll pass it back to you, VE1CA, this is VY2WC.
VY2WC, VE1CA. All right, well, thanks for checking in, and it's Robert here in Oxford running the net tonight. You have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And that is the bottom of my list, so we are now going to throw it over to New Brunswick, and any New Brunswick stations that would like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net, please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Papa Lima.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima, V9 PAL.
Victor Echo 9, Alpha Delta Victor Mobile. Victor Echo 9, Echo Lima Alpha, handheld.
Okay, so far I got a VE1 Papa Lima, VE9 Papa Alpha Lima, a VE9 Alpha Delta Victor, and a VE9 Echo Lima Alpha. Was there any other New Brunswick stations?
VE1 Tango United.
Okay, I also had a VE1 Tango United, and I did see something key up and then disappear. Was there somebody else in there in New Brunswick? All right, we'll call in our mobile and portable stations first. VE9 Alpha Delta Victor, JP, come on in.
VE1 Charlie Alpha, this is Victor Echo 9 Alpha Delta Victor. Stand by, Robert, here in traffic. Just stand by a second. Yeah, sorry about that, Robert. VE1 Charlie Alpha, VE9 Alpha Delta Victor Mobile. I'm busy here on Trinity Mountains. I just wanted to make sure I didn't hit into another car here. Anyways, I just wanted to have a quick check-in and especially congratulate Mike's son there, Matthew, on his license. And the call pretty appropriate, staying within the same suffix in the family there. MTV, we got TV, and then now we got MV. So pretty good. Anyways, 7-3 to all. Heavy traffic here in Moncton, always before Christmas here. Anyways, 7-3 to all, and this is V9ADV traveling through Moncton. Busy traffic. Back to net control.
Yeah, VE9ADV, VE1CA. All right, I bet it is busy, especially this time of year. Thanks again, and be safe, and 7-3, have a good one. And the next station I have was a portable Victor Echo 9, Echo Lima Alpha. Come on in.
V1 Charlie Alpha, V9 Echo Lima Alpha. Good evening, Rob. Good evening to everybody on the net. It's Keith here in Riverview, and yeah, that's good. Another ham radio on the another ham operator on the list, Matthew. Congratulations there. It's good. He's up and running there, so that's always good to hear add to the hobby. Anyhow, nothing else from me. Just wish everybody a Merry Christmas, because I guess the next set will be after Christmas. So have a good Christmas, everybody, and we'll talk to you again next Wednesday. Victor Echo 9 Echo Lima Alpha.
VE9 Echo Lima Alpha, VE1C. Okay, Keith, well, thanks for checking, and Merry Christmas to you as well, and everybody else on frequency there that's listening. You have yourself a great evening. 7-3. Next station is Victor Echo 1 Papa Lima. Patrick, come on in.
Yes, I here in the very desolated area, and we don't have any snow. While we had lots of snow, and the snow is gone. But it's cold. Anyway, my first name is Patrick from Northwest New Brunswick. Victor Echo 1 Papa Lima. Have a good night for everybody.
VE1 Papa Lima, VE1CA. All right, Patrick, well, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening. 7-3. And next we got Victor Echo 9 Papa Alpha Lima. Paul, come on in.
Yeah, V1CA, this is V9PAL. How you doing there, Robert? And everybody else on the net. Yeah, congratulations to Matt there. Yeah, you'll like that hobby there. You'll be buying a whole whack of radios. Yep, 9 antennas. By George, you'll be practicing all that. It's an obsession. Anyway, you guys all take care. Have a great week. V9PAL.
VE9 PAL, VE1CA. All right, Paul, well, thanks for checking, and you have yourself a great evening. 7-3. And next on the list is Victor Echo 1 Tango United. Dennis, come on in.
V1 Charlie Alpha. This is V1 Tango United. Good evening, Robert. Good evening to all on the net. My location is Fredericton, and the show looks like a green Christmas in this area. I guess all over it'll be a green Christmas. I guess we don't have too much more, Robert, so back to you. This is VE1 Tango United.
V1 Tango United, VE1C. Okay, Dennis, well, thanks for the check-in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3. Okay, that is on the list, so now we're going to go to Nova Scotia. First round Nova Scotia. Anybody that would like to check in to the Maritime Fusion Net? This is Robert in Oxford, your net controller. Please call now.
1 Kilo Echo Victor.
Victor Echo 1 Juliet Papa Delta.
Okay, I only heard 2 stations in there. I got VE1 KEV and VE1 Juliet Papa Delta. Any other Nova Scotia stations out there, please call now. Click. Okay, also at the VE1 CHL. There could be more in there. Please call now. Nova Scotia stations.
VK1 Victor Charlie.
All right, and then we added VA1 Victor Charlie. So let's go to the top of this list. VE1 KEV. Come on in there, Kevin.
Yeah, very good evening, Robert. VE1 Charlie Alpha for the Fusion Net, Wednesday Night Fusion Net. VE1 Kilo Echo Victor. Very good evening, and good evening to all on the net there this evening. And anyway, not a whole lot here to report. Well, we'll also say good evening to Lori. You missed LAU there. I've seen him come up on the screen there as well. We'll say good evening to him and Donnie and all the rest of the gang there. And we'll also wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays, all that. And hopefully you have a great, everybody all has a great weekend. Thanks for calling us in there, Robert, and the 7-3 there for sure. V1 Charlie Alpha, V1 KEV.
Yeah, V1 KEV, VE1CA. All right, Kevin, well, thanks for checking in. And there's a couple times I just seen the estimator go up and then go back down, and it never even gave me a call sign or anything, so I didn't even see Lori come up there at all. So I added them to the list here. 7-3 for now. All right, next on the list is Victor Echo 1 Juliet Papa Delta. Justin, come on in.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha, Victor Echo 1, Juliet Papa Delta. Good evening, Robert, and good evening to all who tuned in this evening. Just here, sitting here in Cape Sable Island in my shack, I guess, just starting to put one together. And other than that, just me and the dog down here, I guess. So other than that, not much to report. Wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. And I'm going to send it back to you, Robert, VE1CA, VE1JPD.
VE1JPD, VE1CA. All right, Justin, well, thanks for checking in, and have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Now we'll go to VE1CHL. Scott, come on in.
VE1CA, VE1CHL. Good evening, Rob, and everyone that's listening. I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and happy, healthy, prosperous New Year coming up. And just give me a audio check there, Rob. I was talking to Steve the other day, OR, and he thought my audio was low, so I bumped up the gain here on this, and just don't want to be overdriving it. 7-3, VE1CHL.
Oh, VE1CHL, VE1CA. All right, Scott. Well, without kind of caught me off guard there on your audio. It's not. It's definitely not overdriven. If anything, it might be able to go up one more, but right now you're definitely really good. I got my volume just over half, and you were pretty good there. So I guess I just leave that as it is now. And yeah, everything sounded good. 7-3, Scott. Have a good one. Next we got Victor Alpha 1, Victor Charlie. Don, come on in.
Yeah, good nighttime, I guess it is. Good evening, Rob. Looks like you got a new call sign. I think it is. But anyway, and good evening to everybody that's on the net, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and stay on the roads with your feet down on and your head up in the air. Try not to fall down there in the season there. Some snow might be around tomorrow morning. Anyway, the animals the last 2 days were just hungry and feeding and eating all day long. The squirrels and all the birds and the deer and everything, all hours of the day, coming out nighttime, doing it again. And yeah, I don't know. That was a sign of a big storm, but there's nothing forecast. But anyway, they ate all my seats this morning, and then I was sitting here dinner time waiting for the truck to come, and all the 3 big black squirrels got out there
Oh, they get chiseling and tasseling, and then I wasn't paying too much attention. They come over and they got to this one come up the side of the window there, took the tree there, little tree, and climbed up that. Come over in the window sill, and he went back and forth, back. He looked at me once, but he was going from one side to the other, and the other side to the other, and all of a sudden he stood up in front of that window. Man, they're big. You know, he's a big brute, so he stood up and he looked at me. He didn't blink his eyes, didn't dip his head, didn't open his mouth, didn't do nothing. Remind me of Clint Eastwood, some of those westerns there where he just kind of stares, you know, and then he shoots you or something. So, but anyway, he left me alone, and I felt bad about that. So I had to go out there with another half bucket of seed just for those 3 black squirrels. But kind of pooped up tonight. I got a big load of lumber, and it was hemlock, and it was green, and it was wet. Played me out. Good thing the other guy, same age as me, a lot fitter than I was, but we got her in, so now she could dry out to the winter months. And that was my excitement for today there, Rob. So thank you for calling me in, and I hope everybody gets through the holiday season safe. 7 trees.
VA1, Victor Charlie, VE1CA. All right, Don, well, thanks for the check-in. And, yeah, I've had this call sign. It's just been a year here now. Okay, yeah, and 7-3. The next station we got is a Victor Echo 1, Lima Alpha Uniform. Lori, come on in.
Well, good evening, Rob, and everybody on frequency there. You're doing a fantastic job as usual. Don't have anything really to add too awful much. Hopefully you're hearing me all right there. You didn't hear me last time trying to get in there, but if you did, the best of the season to everyone on frequency, and as usual, you're doing a great job. VE1LAU.
Yeah, VE1LAU, VE1CA. All right, Lori, well, it's good to hear you. It's been a little while. And, yeah, I don't know why I wasn't getting even come up on the screen. There the last times with it, that check-in was perfect, so I don't know if it just kept getting crumpled on or what there. But anyway, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And, okay, now that we're at the bottom of the list again, now we're going to open it up to stations outside the Maritimes. So stations outside of the Maritimes, now's your chance. Please call now.
Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa, VA6FP.
Okay, the VA6FP. Any other stations from outside the Maritimes? VA6FP. Come on in, Francis.
VE1CA for the Maritime Fusion Net from VA6FP. Good evening to you, Rob, and good evening to everyone back home in the Maritimes. Nice to hear the voices as usual. The weather here in Wainwright is unlike those that they're getting in the Calgary area. We've got no snow. The ground is just brown, dead grass. Looks terrible. I wouldn't mind having a little bit of snow to brighten it up for Christmas, but according to the forecast, we're not going to see anything out here for a while yet, and it's really dry. We did get about a half a millimeter of rain over the weekend, but that has been about it. Other than that, nothing else here from this location. Wishing everyone back home in the Maritimes a very Merry Christmas. Looking forward to talk to everyone again once we cross over into the new year. Thanks once again for doing the net, Rob, and do take care. 7-3 all around. VE1CA for the Maritime Fusion Net from VA6FP in Wainwright, Alberta.
VA6FP, VE1C. Okay, Francis. Well, thanks for checking in. And, well, our weather here has been kind of chaotic, and we got there was some just little flurries falling from the sky, but green here, But there in this area, I haven't seen too many white Christmases in a bit. So this is kind of normal weather to a little bit, but we might get a little bit there tomorrow. They're calling for something, but it's looking like with the temperatures and everything, it might be a green Christmas here for sure. Anyway, 7-3, Francis, have yourself a good evening. Alrighty, let's go. That's the end of the list, so we're going to go back to our second round of the Maritime Provinces, and we'll go back to Prince Edward Island, see if we can get some more stations. Any PEI stations that would like to check in, please call now.
VA1CA, VA1CA Net Control, Robertson, this is JA1WLQ, Juliet, Alpha 1, Whiskey, Lima, Quebec, JA1, W for Whiskey, L for Lima, Q for Quebec, JA1, WLQ, from Tokyo, Japan. May I check in, please?
JA1WLQ, okay, I got you on the list. Just stand by. Any other new PEI stations?
Victor, Yankee 2, Fox United.
Okay, I got you there, Dave, of VEY2 Fox United. Any other PEI stations? All right, we'll go to the top of the list. We have our Japan station here, VA1 Whiskey Lima, Quebec, Mesa. If I'm getting that right, I know we've chatted a few times here on the net. So come on in.
VE1CA, Net Control. Robertson, this is JA1WLQ. My call sign is Juliet, Alpha 1, Whiskey, Lima, Quebec. Juliet, Alpha 1, W for Whiskey, L for Lima, Q for Quebec, JA1WLQ from Tokyo, Japan. And my name is Masa, M for Mary, A for Alpha, S for Sierra, A for Alpha. M for Mary, A for Alpha, S for Sierra, A for Alpha. Masa is my name. And time here in Japan, it is 8:42 a.m. 8:42 a.m. 42 minutes past 8 a.m. on Thursday morning, December 21st. December 21st. And it is, I have a pleasant morning to start with. And, today just I would like to express to everyone in this room that express Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone in this room. And I'm just running the, let me introduce my radio conditions, working conditions. I'm running the FTM 300D, FTM 300D, and going directly with PC on PDN function, and the PC is naturally connected with the internet. And Robertson, you are coming to Tokyo, Japan with very clear audio, and I just connected this room about 5 minutes ago, but only one station I heard that he is also coming to Tokyo, Japan with very, very clear audio, very clear. But I didn't understand your. I didn't understand net control is recording PIY station, so therefore I just wondered if I'm qualified to check in, but so I checked in. Thank you very much, VE1CA. This is JA1WQ. Good evening and happy and have a nice rest of the evening. 73. This is JA1WQ to VE1CA and all. Back to net control.
JA1 Whiskey Lima, Quebec, VE1C. Okay, Masa, you came in just after I called in outside stations, but that's okay. We got you on the list there. You have yourself a great evening, and thanks for the check-in. 7-3. Okay, next station we have is VY2 Foxtrot Uniform. Dave, come on in.
Thanks, Rob. Good evening, everybody. Victor Yankee 2, Fuzzy Underwear here. Dave up here just on the North Shore, PEI, just to the west of Cavendish, around the New London area. And hello to Masa there from Tokyo. That's cool. I heard Tokyo, Japan on 17 meters today, and but I was not able to make contact with you. So, other than that, we had a little damage here from that wind we had. Took down the tree. I was holding my inverted V up, so the tree went down, pulled the inverted V, and it must have been a heck of a jolt to the tower because my wraps on each end of the inverted V to the insulators both unwrapped. Pulled the wire off the insulators. So, anyways, a little work this morning, or was that yesterday morning? This morning. Get it fixed up and getting it back in the air. I guess that was yesterday morning, wasn't it? Yeah. How soon we forget. But, anyways, just to check in here tonight. Hello, everybody. How are you? And Dave here, and, well, I'll just sit back on the side and have a listen. I heard George in there. Good evening, George. We'll turn it back to you, Rob, and the group. Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha. Victor Yankee 2, Fox United.
VY2 Foxtrot United, VE1C. Okay, Dave, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening. 7-3. Okay, bottom list again, so now we're going to do second round New Brunswick. New Brunswick stations that would like to check in, please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Papa Romeo.
Echo Alpha, VE9, Victor Echo Alpha.
Okay, so far I got VE1 Juliet Papa Romeo and VE9 Victor Echo Alpha. Any other New Brunswick stations? All right, we'll try one more time. Any New Brunswick stations that like check in, please call now.
VE9, CSR.
Okay, and then we added VE9 Charlie Sierra Romeo. All right, top of the list, Victor Echo 1 Juliet Papa Romeo. Pat, come on in.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha, in the group, VE1 JPR. Just peeling off the helmet and the elbow pads. I just got back from Christmas shopping, hi. Well, it actually wasn't all that bad, but it's likely going to get worse. Trying to beat the crowd there. I just don't really want to go out on Saturday, that's for sure. So anyway, I had a little bit of a busy morning. Went down to the local club and had a bunch of guys there, and Mike MTV programmed my $20 radio. It's quite an amusing little rig for $20. So, but anyway, Merry Christmas to all. 7-3. Everybody stay safe and healthy, please. VE1 JPR.
V1GAPR, V1CA. All right, Pat, thanks for checking. I might have one of those $20 radios that you just got programmed. I got it here sitting on the desk here. I programmed it with Chirp, and I'm actually looking to put the custom firmware on it here, open it up for some good receive capabilities and other things. Anyway, you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And next we'll go to Victor Echo 9, Victor Echo Alpha. Vern, come on in.
Yeah, VE1 Charlie Alpha. What are we? Wednesday night Fusion Net Control. Good evening, Rob. Good evening to all. Fine. Outstanding, upstanding hams on frequency there for sure. Well, Rob, we tried once to get in, but something went wrong with the system, so I guess I didn't hold the mic down long enough. It seems like you got to say the call sign twice and really hold the mic down that extra time. So we got in the second time doing it the right way. Anyhow, nothing to manual about that, but what the heck. Live and learn. Anyhow, Rob, fine that you got going there for sure. Moving right along nice, and a big congratulations goes out to Matthew. Mike's son there getting his license. Great stuff, that's for sure. Nice to hear a family growing radio-wise down there in, oh boy, where is he? In Irish Town? Somewhere down there. It's south of me anyhow. Anyhow, congratulations, Matthew. We know you'll do a fine job. Looking forward to hearing your voice on the radio soon. So, all I can say is keep them coming from all the ones interested, scanner listeners and stuff. Get the licenses and get on the air with Matthew. So, okay, Rob, I just want to say good night to all. Everybody have a great wake up in the morning. 7312, 88's the ladies. Especially you, the scanner listener, and we'll turn it back to you. VE1 Charlie Alpha Net Control. VE9 of Victor Echo Alpha. 73 Rob, bye-bye.
VE9, VEA, VE1CA. All right, Vern, well, it's always great to hear you in there. You have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Next is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Sierra Romeo. Chris, come on in.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Sierra Romeo here. Not too much going on right now. I'm still in the middle of a power outage, and I'm watching the NV power crews put up a power line that fell down last night. As for new radios, I just ordered myself one of those $20 custom firmware jobbies. So I guess everybody's kind of jumping on that bandwagon too. It seems like a really, really good offer. Nothing really else to report other than probably getting my power back sometime soon, I hope. And I guess that's it for me, so I'm going to say 7-3s. The E9 CSR.
VE9 CSR, VE1CA. Okay, Chris, well, thanks for checking in, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. And that's Melissa, so now we're going to Nova Scotia. Second round, Nova Scotia. Any stations in Nova Scotia would like to check in? Please call now.
VE9 VEA, recheck, Rob.
All right, VE9 VEA on your recheck. Come on back in, Vern.
Yeah, VE1 Charlie Alpha. I forgot, Rob, to wish everybody on frequency happy holidays and a very Merry Christmas to everybody on the thing, and to you and yours also, Rob, the same thing. So, I forgot to do it. Back to you, VE1 Charlie Alpha, Net Control, VE9 Victor Echo Alpha. Bye-bye.
VE9, VEA, VE1C. All right, very well, thanks for that, and right back at you. Have yourself a Merry Christmas, 7-3. All right, second round, Nova Scotia. Please call now.
Victor Echo 9, November Alpha.
Okay, VE9, November Alpha. Nelson, come on in.
Good evening, Rob. Good evening to everyone on the net. Good evening to Vern that I just heard. I wish you some happy holidays for sure, and Merry Christmas to you, Rob, and everybody else that can hear me. And thanks for doing the net and calling me in. And back to you, Rob. V1, Charlie Alpha from Victor Echo 9, November Alpha.
VE9 and A, VE1C. All right, Nelson, well, thanks for checking, and you have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Okay, we're going to open it up to anyone, anywhere now. We got the second rounds there. Anyone, anywhere that would like to check in, please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Whiskey India November, VE1WIN.
All right, we got VE1WIN. Anybody else, anywhere that would like to check in, please call now.
Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo.
VE9 OSK added. One more try. Anybody else? All right, VE1WIN. Good evening again, Peter. Come on in.
Yeah, good evening all. Just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody, and I'm going to try to enjoy my Christmas. I don't know, we'll see how I'm doing much better than I was when you guys saw me at the club meeting the other night in the hospital. I'm doing much better. Yeah, they took me off the auction, the next day. The next day I took myself off the auction. I told the doctors I can't do this anymore. They were like, we'll just leave it off for a while and see where things go. So there you go. But we're still getting there day by day. But it'll be a while. So with that, Rob, I'll turn it back to you. Have a great evening, all. We'll see everybody next.
VE1WN, VE1CA. All right, Peter. Well, good to hear you're getting better there. Hang in there, and all the best, and have yourself a Merry Christmas. 7-3. Okay, next station I have is Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo. Oscar, come on in.
VE1CA, VE9 OSK. Good evening, Rob, and everybody on the Fusion Net tonight. I almost forgot completely about it. So finally I glued in there, and I just missed the call for New Brunswick, so I knew sooner or later you'd have a general call for anybody. No traffic, just want to give you a mark for the slate, and thank you for doing the net and calling me in from Dieppe, Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, 7-3.
VE9 OSK, VE1C, alright, Oscar, thanks for checking in. Have yourself a great evening, 7-3. Okay, still looking for stations anywhere, in the Maritimes, outside the Maritimes. Please call now.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima, recheck.
V1JBL on the recheck. Come on in.
Yeah, very good evening again, Rob, and thanks for doing the net there tonight. There, good net there for sure. And I just wanted to get in here. I don't know if Mike MTV is still listening here or they've gone, but anyways, congratulations to Matt. And yes, great to have 3 generations of the Cassie family in there. So it goes with Omar, and then to Mike, and now to Matthew. So great stuff. And hopefully, maybe next week, maybe next Wednesday night, we'll hear Matthew on the radio there, checking into the net here. So. Anyways, that's it from here. Everybody have a great evening, and Merry Christmas again to everybody, and we'll hear you all here next Wednesday night on the 27th, last net of the year. VE1 Charlie Alpha from VE1 JBL, 7-3.
VE1 JBL, VE1 CA. All right there, Jim. Thanks for the recheck and everything, and hopefully we get a few more calls. It's kind of dropping out there. Kind of lower turnout than I thought we'd have, but hey, many people are out there trying to get their last-minute Christmas shopping done there. Hi. 7-3. And we'll issue our second last call now. Second last call. It's now 8 o'clock, so yeah, second last call for the Maritime Fusion Net.
Victor Echo 9, Golf, Charlie.
Okay, I got VE9 Golf Charlie. Anybody else? I'm seeing something teeing up, but not hearing anything or getting any data here on the call sign. Try again. Okay, we'll go to VE9 Golf Charlie. Gordon, come on in.
Yeah, good evening, Rob. VE1 Charlie Alpha with the Wednesday night Maritime Fusion Net, VE9 GC. Well, good evening to you and everybody else on frequency. I just got back in the house. We were out for supper, so wasn't sure if I was going to make it in, and was made it through the last call, so that's good. No particular traffic. Chilly out here this evening, -1 currently, but no wind, so that's good. I guess we'll wait and see what happens, and as this is probably the well, not the last net for the year, but last one before the Christmas Day and all that type of stuff. So happy holidays to those, and Merry Christmas to people who celebrate that way. And we'll look forward to checking in next Wednesday. Thanks for doing that, Rob, and thanks for calling me in. VE1CA, VE9GC.
VE9GC, VE1CA. All right, Gordon. Well, thanks for checking in there this evening, and you have yourself a great evening. 7-3. And with that, we're going to give it a last call. Last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Please call now. We'll try that one more time. Last call. Final call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Please call now. All right. Well, hearing no response to that, we'll call the net closed. We had 32 check-ins this evening, so I would like to thank all the amateurs for checking in tonight. Also want to thank the owners of the repeaters and nodes who linked in tonight for helping us expand the area for local hams to check in. For more information about the Maritime Fusion Net, please go to the Moncton Area ARC website at www.marc.ca and click on Club Activities /net. Now the net has concluded. The CQ Maritimes room is now open for general use. This is Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha, signing off. Good night, all.